I choose to be forevermore. Amelia Mionette Thermopolis Rinaldi, Princess of Genovia.
In the aughts, these leading ladies stole the show. Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 movie heroines of the 2000s.
Here's the deal. I don't need y'all to approve my choices, all right? But I do ask that you respect them. You have no idea what this boy's been through, and if this is going to become some running diatribe, I can find an overpriced salad a lot closer to home.
Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're looking at female protagonists of films released during the 2000s. However, we're not including any animated characters.
Please, can't you give me a job?
Don't start that again!
Please, I just want to work!
Also, because some of these entries reveal important plot points, consider this your spoiler alert. Number 10. Elle Woods, Legally Blonde. She's pretty, peppy, and popular, and she's about to prove herself.
I'm Elle Woods, Miss Bonafonte's attorney, and I'm here to discuss the legal situation at hand.
Elle's longtime boyfriend abruptly dumps her, arguing that she's not serious enough for him. Our girl is heartbroken but determined to succeed, and gets into Harvard Law School.
What, like it's hard?
Although she struggles at first, she surprises her stuffy classmates with her keen intellect and fresh perspective. Elle is such a standout that she works on a high-profile murder trial, which becomes her ultimate test in more ways than one. But with Delta Nu, Paulette, and Bruiser by her side, this sorority sister shows she's not just a pretty face.
But in my 3 years at Harvard, I have come to find that passion is a key ingredient to the study and practice of law and of life.
Number 9. Selene, Underworld franchise. The 2000s saw plenty of women dealing with horror, such as Alice in Resident Evil and this vampiric assassin. Selene is a death dealer, specially trained to hunt enemy werewolves called the Lycans. The species have been at war for centuries, and Selene learns that head Lycan Lucian is still alive.
Do you believe Lucian died the way they say he did?
Craven been telling war stories again, eh?
Well, that's my point. It's nothing but an ancient story. His story. It's not a shred of proof he killed Lucian, only his word.
As she continues hunting, Selene uncovers a vampire conspiracy, falls in love with a human, and tries to defeat the Lycans once and for all. Appearing in 4 sequels, this heroine is out for blood, and keeps on killing it.
You don't scare me, Selene.
Well, we're gonna have to work on that.
Number 8. Lara Croft, Lara Croft Tomb Raider franchise. She's a beloved video game character and an iconic action hero. On the console and screen, Lara Croft is an archaeologist with a flair for adventure. In the first film, Lara faces off against the Illuminati in search of the mysterious Triangle of Light.
See a world in a greatness hand.
In the sequel, Lara and crime lord Chen Lo vie for the Cradle of Life, which houses Pandora's box.
It's worth a lot.
Well then, if you know that, you know Rice will also kill you the moment you give it to him.
And your government will guarantee my safety?
No. But I will.
A dangerous job for sure, but also one involving tons of globetrotting, quick thinking, and death-defying stunts. With beauty, brains, and brawn, Lara has bungee jumped her way into our hearts. Number 7. Gracie Hart, Miss Congeniality franchise.
Gun down, gun, everybody
When a bomb threatens the Miss United States pageant, this FBI agent swaps her badge for an evening gown. Gracie goes undercover as Miss New Jersey and becomes a pageant favorite for her friendly nature and unique talents. While bonding with the other contestants, Gracie learns the prime suspect is closer than anyone thought. She sticks to her guns and goes through with the pageant, competing while closing in on the culprit.
Enjoy running the Miss San Antonio Women's Correctional Facility pageant, huh?
Gracie not only saves the day, but she also places first runner-up. On stage or on a mission, Gracie takes the crown.
Very honored.
Number 6. Neytiri Avatar.
You know, I don't even know your name.
This otherworldly heroine is a member of the Na'vi clan, a humanoid race that lives on the planet Pandora.
You're like a baby, making noise, don't know what to do.
Humans are colonizing Pandora and using it to mine unobtainium, which threatens to destroy the Na'vi and their home. After Neytiri saves the life of human Jake Sully, the two become close and he supports the Na'vi cause.
I've already chosen. But this woman must also choose me.
She already has.
This leads to a full-on battle between the species, putting Jake, Neytiri, and the entire planet at stake. But with Neytiri's help, the Na'vi and Pandora are in good hands. Number 5. Jean Grey, also known as Phoenix, X-Men franchise. As a member of the X-Men, this mutant can read minds and has telekinetic powers.
Actually, I'm telekinetic. I can move things with my mind.
Really? What kinds of things?
All kinds of things.
In the first movie, Jean manages to save Rogue from Magneto's clutches, all while keeping her cool. But her powers are only getting stronger. Sometimes, however, Jean's alter ego Dark Phoenix takes over and wreaks havoc. Torn between her split personalities, the X-Men must do whatever it takes to save the day, even if it means fighting their old friend. After all, being a hero sometimes has to mean making sacrifices. Number 4. Erin Brockovich, Erin Brockovich.
Look, I'm sorry. You were gone. I just assumed you were off having fun.
Oh, and why the hell would you assume that?
Well, I don't know. Maybe you look like someone who has a lot of fun.
Oh, so by that standard, I should assume that you never get laid.
Based on the inspiring true story, this film follows Erin, a single mom who finds work in her lawyer's office. While working on a real estate case, she suspects that the Pacific Gas and Electric Company, or PG&E, has contaminated the town's groundwater with chromium, making several residents sick. As Erin meets more and more townspeople with tumors and other illnesses, her suspicions are correct.
Well, I found one document at the water board that was a toxic test well reading from 1967. Now, a hell of a lot more people have lived on that land since then.
Oh, this is a whole different ballgame.
Rallying over 600 plaintiffs, Erin gets the evidence she needs to take PG&E down. The class action lawsuit led to a $333 million settlement. And it all began with this tough-as-nails heroine.
And he's gonna make them give $5 million of that to your family.
$5 million?
$5 million.
Number 3. Yu Shulian, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. This 18th century Chinese woman is given a prized sword, only for it to be stolen by a masked thief. As Shulian and her partner Li Mubai find out, the culprit is a governor's daughter named Zhen Yu, along with her mentor, the notorious Jade Fox.
叫了你给我闭嘴！你凭什么骂人？从一开始我就知道是你拿了清明剑，我一路替你隐瞒，护着你和你的家人。你除了蔑视我，你拿什么来报答？
Jin is a gifted fighter and proves to be a formidable opponent, even for someone as experienced as Shu Lian. The women come from two different worlds, but both struggle to reconcile their personal and professional lives.
于姐还没嫁人吧？
你看呐，
没有，嫁了人还能跑来跑去的。
说你不懂事吧，又懂点事。
With so much on the line, it will take an epic battle for them to realize what matters most. Number 2. Hermione Granger, Harry Potter franchise. This Gryffindor gal is a gifted young Muggle-born, and one of the brightest students Hogwarts has ever seen.
You're saying it wrong. It's Leviosa, not Leviosa.
Hermione starts off as unsure of herself and her abilities, and is deeply afraid of failure. But she comes into her own soon enough. As Hermione gets older and even wiser, she also becomes much stronger, defending herself, her friends, and others against all sorts of evil forces.
Malfoy, you okay? Let's go! Quick! Let's go, run! Not a word to anyone, understood?
That felt good.
Not good. Brilliant.
By the time she graduates from Hogwarts, Hermione has found friendship, love, and herself. Part witch, part brainiac, She inspires Potterheads everywhere to work their magic.
One person couldn't feel all that. It'd explode.
Just because you've got the emotional range of a teaspoon.
Before we get to our number 1 pick, here are some honorable mentions.
That you are all going to die.
Schloss! Aus! Projekt
And I want you to look deep into the face of the Jew who is going to do it.
And a shot of Jack, straight up.
Make that 2 shots on me.
Her shot's on her. Thanks, but no thanks.
Don't you at least want to know my name before you completely reject me?
I'm fine without it.
Number 1. The Bride, also known as Beatrix Kiddo, Kill Bill franchise. This katana-wielding assassin is attacked and left for dead on the day of her wedding rehearsal. When she comes out of a coma 4 years later, the bride is devastated to learn that she is no longer pregnant. Her former colleagues from the Deadly Viper assassin squad are behind the massacre and are ready to bite back.
I'm not gonna murder you in front of your child, okay? That's being more rational than Bill led me to believe you were capable of. It's mercy, compassion, and forgiveness I lack.
She finds and kills them one by one, defying death herself. But when the bride finally tracks Bill down, killing him will be her toughest job yet.
You and I have unfinished business.
Baby, you ain't kidding.
An expert assassin and an even stronger woman, the bride isn't just our top heroine. She is a straight-up badass. Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from MsMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.